Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1948 through 1999 baseball cards from the Goldin weekly auction that ended on January 11th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1983 Topps Ryne Sandberg rookie, card number 83. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $56. Up next at number 49 is this 1990 Topps Curt Schilling, card number 67. This was a PSA 10 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $67. We're sticking to the junk wax era at number 48 with this 1988 Don Russ Cal Ripken Jr. Diamond Kings auto, card number 26. This was a PSA DNA Authentic auto that received 16 bids, and it sold for $70 even. We get our first vintage baseball card at number 47 with this 1955 Topps Eddie Matthews, card number 155. This was an SGC 4.5 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $73. Up next at number 46 is this 1970 Kellogg's Roberto Clemente, card number 27. This was a PSA 3 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $73. Coming in at number 45 is this 1954 Bowman Roy Campanella, card number 90. This was a PSA 3 that received 19 bids, and it also sold for $73. Up next at number 44 is this 1972 Topps Dusty Baker, card number 764. This was a PSA 8 that received 9 bids, and it sold for $74. We get our first baseball card from the 1960s at number 43. With this 1960 Topps Madeline Bauer Rival All-Stars, card number 160. This was a PSA 4 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $76. We're headed back to the peak of the junk wax era at number 42. With this 1991 Topps Traded Tiffany Jeff Bagwell rookie, card number 4T. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $81. Up next at number 41 is this 1968 Topps Game Hank Aaron, card number 4. This was a PSA 7 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $82. Coming in at number 40 is this 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie, card number 482. This iconic rookie was in a PSA 7 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $83. Up next at number 39 is this 1955 Topps Yogi Berra, card number 198. This was an SGC 2 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $88. The Big Hurt makes his first appearance on today's list at number 38 with this 1990 Topps Frank Thomas rookie, card number 414. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 21 bids, and it also sold for $88. Up next at number 37 is this 1958 Topps Willie Mays All-Star, card number 486. This was a PSA 2 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $92. We're headed back to the junk wax era for the next handful of cards, starting at number 36, with this 1991 Topps Traded Tiffany Bo Jackson, card number 58T. This was a PSA 9 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $93. Coming in at number 35 is this 1992 Bowman Mariano Rivera rookie, card number 302. This first Bowman rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $95. Up next at number 34 is this 1991 Topps Traded Tiffany Pudge Rodriguez rookie, card number 101T. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 36 bids, and it sold for $96. Derek Jeter makes his first appearance on today's list at number 33 with his 1993 Stadium Club Murphy rookie, card number 117. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $98 even. Up next at number 32 is this 1989 Mother's Cookies Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 3. This was a PSA 10 that received 24 bids, and it also sold for just short of $100. Coming in at number 31 is this 1993 Topps Gold Derek Jeter rookie, card number 98. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $110. And we're headed back to the 1970s to kick off the top 30 with this 1975 Topps George Brett rookie, card number 228. This rookie was in a PSA 6 that received 21 bids, and it also sold for $110. Up next at number 29 is this 1958 Topps Eddie Matthews Auto, card number 440. This was a PSA 3 with an authenticated auto that received 24 bids, and it sold for $111. The Kid's back at number 28 with this 1989 Topps Traded Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 41T. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $116. Coming in at number 27 is this 1998 Pinnacle Epics Moments Emerald Mike Piazza, card number E19. This was a PSA 7 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $118. We're headed back to the junk wax era at number 26 with this 1989 Fleer Bill Ripken FF Air rookie, card number 616. This was a PSA 9 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $122. Up next at number 25 is this 1961 Topps Mickey Mantle MVP, card number 475. This Mantle was in a PSA 3 that received 12 bids, and it also sold for $122. Coming in at number 24 is this 1955 Topps Duke Schneider, card number 210. This was a PSA 4 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $127. We're headed back to the 1980s at number 23 with this 1984 Donruss Don Mattingly rookie, card number 248. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 29 bids, and it sold for $167. A-Rod makes his first appearance on today's list at number 22 with this 1997 Skybox EX2000 Emerald Autograph Alex Rodriguez, card number 43. This was a PSA 5 that was given a 9 grade for the auto. It received 24 bids and sold for $168. Coming in at number 21 is this 1974 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 20. This was a PSA 7 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $171. Mr. Padre makes his first appearance on today's list to kick off the top 20 with this 1983 Topps Tony Gwynn rookie, card number 482. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 36 bids, and it sold for $173. Up next at number 19 is this 1998 Topps Super Chrome Ken Griffey Jr. Refractor, card number 28. This was an SGC 9 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $183. We're back to vintage for the next few cards, starting at number 18 with this 1955 Topps Willie Mays, card number 194. This was a PSA 1 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $195. Coming in at number 17 is this 1954 Topps Ted Williams, card number 1. This was a PSA 2 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $195. Up next at number 16 is this 1952 Topps Blackback Duke Schneider, card number 37. This was a PSA 4 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $201. Coming in at number 15 is this 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 1. This star rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 32 bids, and it also sold for just over $200. Coming in at number 14 is this 1952 Topps Don Bolwig, card number 128. This was a PSA 7 that received 29 bids, and it sold for $240. We're headed back to the 1980s at number 13 with this 1984 Fleer Update Roger Clemens rookie, card number U27. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $275. Up next at number 12 is this 1956 Topps Whiteback Sandy Koufax, card number 79. This was a PSA 3 that received 31 bids, and it sold for $282. Coming in at number 11 is this 1952 Topps Vern Bickford, card number 252. This was a PSA 7 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $285. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1956 Topps Grayback Ted Williams, card number 5. This was a PSA 3 that received 35 bids, and it sold for $305. Up next at number 9 is this 1975 Topps Robin Yount rookie, card number 223. This was a PSA 8 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $317. Coming in at number 8 is this 1964 Topps Stand-Up Willie Mays. This was a PSA 4 that received 32 bids, and it also sold for $317. Up next at number 7 is this 1952 Topps Blackback Joe Page, card number 48. This was a PSA 6.5 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $336. Coming in at number 6 is this 1954 Topps Jackie Robinson, card number 10. This was a PSA 2 that received 39 bids, and it sold for $348. And before we get to the top 5, I do have 5 quick bonus cards to share with you guys today. I was mainly looking for players that did not make the top 50. And we'll start off with this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number SP1. This Jordan was in a PSA 8 that received 11 bids, and it sold for $44. For our second bonus card, I ran across this 1969 Topps Pete Rose, card number 120. This was a PSA 4 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $40 even. For another player that missed the top 50, we get this 1979 Topps Ozzie Smith rookie, card number 116. This rookie was in a PSA 4 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $29. For a Junk Wax rookie, for our fourth bonus card, we get this 1986 Topps Traded Tiffany Jose Canseco rookie, card number 20T. This was a PSA 8 that received 6 bids, and it sold for $24. And for our last bonus card, this player definitely made the top 50 a handful of times, but this is one of my favorite subsets of the late Junk Wax era. And we get this 1992 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr., card number 709. This was a CGC 8 that received 2 bids, and it sold for $15 even. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1952 Topps Steve Belko, card number 287. This was a PSA 7 that received 33 bids, and it sold for $431. Up next at number 4 is this 1958 Topps Mickey Mantle, card number 150. This was a PSA 4 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $820. Coming in at number 3 is this 1952 Topps Johnny Riot Ross Tech, card number 13. This was a PSA 7 that received 31 bids, and it sold for $1,037. Up next at number 2 is this Frank Thomas signed trading card. This was a PSA DNA 10 that received 49 bids, and it sold for $1,358. Alright guys, this was an interesting one to me. I read off the description as is because I'm genuinely curious about this card. You can send an autograph to PSA and only have the auto authenticated like this one, and they will label it as a trading card. I'm curious what you guys think in the comment section below if this is an authentic 1990 Topps Frank Thomas no name on front rookie. Seems a little suspicious to me, and if this card is not authentic and is a no name on front reprint, someone really overpaid for this Frank Thomas auto. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente rookie, card number 164. This rookie was in a PSA 2 that received 28 bids, and it sold for $1,464. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.